Hello everyone, welcome to ieltsmate. This is my first writing tutorial video. The question I have chosen is: nowadays people are consuming more and more sugar based drinks. Why do they do so? Why do they do that? Suggest some measures to solve this problem. So here I can also choose a general line, but in this question, instead of writing a general line, I am directly rephrasing the question for you, because writing a general line in IELTS is prevalent among many students, but it's not compulsory. You'll not get any bands for that general line. This is just to create the interest of the reader. So you can include it, but in this video I am excluding the general line. I'm directly starting with the rephrasing of whole question. Now, how to do the rephrasing? First, you must know the keywords of the question. These are the keywords of the question, and then you must know the synonyms for these keywords. For people you can use fox and masses. For consuming, for consumption, you can use intake. The word intake is a noun and it cannot be used for consume. It is used only for consumption. So you cannot change its form into intaked, or you cannot write intaking or intakes. It's a noun. So how it will be used, I'll explain it in this video. Now people are consuming the more and more sugar based drinks. Instead of sugar based drinks, I have ample of synonyms and I'll write it here. First, after knowing the synonyms, you have to also change the structure of the sentence. If the people is there in front of the sentence, right at the beginning of the sentence, you have to take it at the back of the sentence. And if the consumption and sugar based drinks is there in the end of the sentence, you have to take it in the beginning. So here I am taking this sugar based drink, the consumption, I am taking the word consumption in the beginning of the sentence. Question is saying people are consuming. I'll write consumption of the sugar based drink is increasing among people, but that I'll write using the synonyms. Now I'll write it can be observed that, it is generally observed that, or you can say it can be observed that, it can be it can be witnessed that. And if you want to use vocab, instead of writing observed, you can write it is axiomatic. Axiomatic means noticeable. So it is axiomatic that, it is generally axiomatic that the consumption of sugar based drink is rising. Instead of consumption, I'll write intake. So intake is only the synonym of consumption, not for consume or consumed. So consumption is rising. You can use it, the word intake, only like this: the consumption is rising, the intake is rising. Intake of the intake of, instead of sugar based drinks, I can write sweetened drinks, sweetened beverages. Beverage means some or the other kind of the drink which is being sold to the people. It is generally observed or axiomatic that the intake of sweetened beverages, sugared, instead of writing sugared, I have written sweetened beverages, is instead of increasing, I can say burgeoning, is burgeoning among. Instead of people, I can say fox is burgeoning among fox. And if you are writing that something is increasing, you can also use something is increasing at what pace? At a very high pace. And then for this I'll write at an exponential pace. Pace means speed, at a very high speed. Exponential speed is the speed which rises every time, which the speed it is rising every time with a higher speed than before. Then you can write exponential pace. So our rephrasing is, it is generally observed, yeah, it is axiomatic that, or you can say it can be axiomatic, it can be observed that, yeah, it is axiomatic that intake of sweetened beverages is burgeoning among the folks at an exponential pace. The question is, why do people do so, and the solutions for this. So here your opinion is not asked. You'll directly write what this essay is going to contain, what this essay will contain. So you'll write this essay intends to means wants to or aspires to. This essay intends to elucidate means explain what this essay is going to contain, the reason for this problem and the solution. Instead of writing reason, I will write contributing factors. Contributing factors, and for solution I will write remedial measures. And instead of that, it would be more better if you write, sorry, I'm cutting it from here, contributing factors behind what? Behind this tendency of people, when the question mentions some kind of habit of people, then you can use this word tendency. Tendency means the inclination of the people. This in Hindi it means jhukav. This inclination, this tendency or this propensity of people behind this, when you are writing habit, behind this habit or behind this bent of people towards sugar based drink, then you can use behind this tendency or propensity. Behind this tendency of people, propensity of people, of folks, I think I've used folks, so I'll use masses. And what the question is asking, remedial measures and solutions. And remedial measures, here the question is mentioning this tendency of people as a problem. So obviously question is wanting that we have to give the remedial measures to stop this tendency of people. So remedial measures to, instead of writing stop, we will write to put a halt on it. So this is our introduction. It is axiomatic that intake of sweetened beverages is burgeoning among folks at an exponential pace. This essay intends to elucidate contributing factors behind this tendency of the masses and remedial measures to put a halt on it. Coming to body paragraph, to embark upon. Embark means start. To embark upon, to start with. To embark upon, if I have to give more than one reason, then I will write the topic sentence that many reasons can be given for this problem. But if I am directly starting with the reason, I can also start directly with the reason. But then one rule is there which you have to follow. If you are directly starting with your reason, with your idea, then you can only include only that idea in your body paragraph and nothing else, because you cannot then use second idea. You can change, you cannot just after explaining the idea move to the second idea in the same body paragraph, because you had started with that idea. So if you start directly with the idea, you cannot use any other idea, you have to explain only that idea. But now I am going to include two ideas, so that is why I am using the topic sentence like that, many reasons can be given. So instead of writing many reasons can be given, I will also rephrase this. Instead of many, I'll write a host of reasons. Can be, instead of given you can write cited, cited, but here I am using something different. A host of reasons can be, instead of reasons I can say factors. A host of factors can be attributed to. You can use this word attributed to whenever you are giving reasons for something. A host of reasons can be attributed to this phenomena. Phenomena means phenomenon means anything which is mentioning in the which has been mentioned in the question. Any situation, any particular situation which is prevailing currently is the phenomenon of the current situation. So a host of factors can be attributed to this phenomenon basically means a host of factors can be assigned to this phenomenon. You are assigning the factors, means you are just You are just giving the factors or reason to that phenomena. You are assigning the reason. So whenever you are giving the reason, you can use this word. A host of reasons can be cited to this phenomena. And if you don't want to use this word phenomena, you can directly, if you can, you can directly write the issue of the question here. A host of, for example, just look at the example. A host of reason can be attributed to the question is about rising interest of the people towards sugar based drinks. So you will write it here. A host of reason can be attributed to the rising interest of the people towards sugar based drinks. A host of reasons can be attributed to the fascination of people towards sugar based drinks. So host of reasons can be attributed to the, you can say, increasing fascination of people. Instead of fascination, I'll use predilection. Increasing predilection. Predilection means liking of people, of folks. Instead of folks, I can also use consumers, because here the question is about consumption. So consumers. Not every time it can be used for people. It is used in this question only because the question is about something consumption, some consumption. So of consumption. A host of reasons can be attributed to this phenomenon, or you can write a host of reasons can be attributed to the predilection. This phenomenon, if you are not writing this phenomenon, you will write a host of reasons can be attributed to this predilection of the consumption of, predilection towards, I think I should change it in towards, predilection towards. It's sounding better here. Predilection towards consumption of sugar based drinks. Instead of that, you can write soft drinks. Predilection towards consumption of soft drinks among people. So if I have used the word a host of, then I have to give at least 2 reasons, but as I would suggest that you should not give more than 2 reasons, because if you are giving the reasons, you must explain those reasons fully. In order to explain, you must need some sufficient words in the body paragraph, and if you will write more than 2 reasons, you will not be able to explain any of the idea. So firstly, in the first place, is for firstly. In the first place, the reason for consumption of sugar based drinks, I think, can be advertisements, can be media advertisements. So here I will not write directly that people see advertisements, because people is very common in the general word. I will start my sentence with some strong noun here. Media, you can say media. So media is the main reason. Instead of writing reason, I'll choose some other word. In the first place, media is main reason. Main, instead of main, I'll write salient. Salient means key or main. So media is the salient, I can say, salient culprit. Culprit means someone or something who is responsible for a particular problem. So media is the salient culprit. You can say either media as a salient culprit. You can also say advertising. Media advertising is the salient culprit. So media is silent culprit, and here I can also include one more vocabulary word. Media is, instead of writing media is, we can also say media can be regarded as salient culprit. Existence of which means its existence, which means for media, existence of which is so pervasive means something present everywhere, which is present everywhere. Media is the salient culprit, existence of which is so pervasive that you can say it's so pervasive that, means this existence of media is so pervasive that nobody can avoid this, the advertisement shown in the media, that nobody can, instead of writing avoid, I will write eschew, means avoid a mouth, an advertisement showing or demonstrating, so that's the vocabulary word for this, demonstrating means showing, an advertisement demonstrating the mouth watering nobody can eschew the advertisement demonstrating the mouth watering soft drinks. Now I have taken the point of media, but one sentence will not do the thing. I would have to then explain that point. I would have to add at least one more sentence to elaborate that point. So media, I am saying that the media is the culprit. People cannot avoid these mouth luring advertisements, and also these advertisements are, the products in these advertisements are endorsed by the celebrities. I can say these endorsed means supported by the celebrities. So people who are the mad followers of these celebrities cannot stop themselves from purchasing the product because they directly follow the celebrity. So I can say that the thing is more worse. What is more worse is that, means और भी खराब बात है, what is more worse, worse means bad, is that these you can say these drinks are endorsed by the celebrities, and many of their followers, you can say followers or admirers, just here I think I should write, instead of writing and, I will write due to which. So let's read it again. What is more worse is that these drinks are endorsed by celebrities, due to which means because of this means due to which. You can also write owing to which or due to which many of their admirers just purchase, or you can say just spend their hard earned money or you can say, instead of writing this, you can say many of their admirers just develop a liking, because these advertisements are given by the celebrities. Many of their admirers means fans, just develop a liking instead of liking, I had taken predilection here. I will take predisposition. Develop a predisposition towards these products, and they do not think twice before purchasing this product. Here I have given only first idea, and I cannot make this video so long. That is why I'm just skipping the second idea, and I am just going to show you how will you write the first line if you are giving the solution. As here I have given the first line if you are giving the body paragraph 1 reasons, and here I'll directly show you how can you write the first line for the solution paragraph. The solution paragraph goes like this: however, the problem is not insurmountable. insurmountable. Insurmountable, M-O-U-N-T-A-B-L-E. Insurmountable is single word, means uncurable. The question, the line is saying the problem is not uncurable, means it can be cured. The problem is not insurmountable or unsurmountable, both are the same. Insurmountable or unsurmountable, the problem is not insurmountable. Several measures can be adopted to curb the issue, or if you want to be more specific, to curb the issue means to solve the problem, but if you want to be more specific, the question wants that you have to reduce the people's interest towards this soft drink. So you can say the problem is not unsurmountable, several measures can be taken to, then instead of writing to curb this issue, you'll write to alleviate means reduce, to alleviate, or you can say to mitigate also means reduce, mitigate the consumers' fascination towards these drinks. And then you are gonna give at least two solutions, firstly, secondly. Now since I cannot make this video this long, that is why I am giving you the conclusion, ready-made conclusion. You can use it in every problem and solution essay, but you can add a few of your ideas here. Or if you don't have any idea, you can just copy paste this conclusion in any problem and solution essay. If you have no clue what to write in the conclusion in a problem and solution essay, just read this. To sum up, considering the aforementioned points, aforementioned means above mentioned points, it can be inferred that means it can be concluded that although the situation is grave means serious, solutions are not implausible. Although the situation is grave, serious, grave means serious, solutions are not implausible means solutions are not impossible. So necessary corrective actions must be taken to combat with this problem. Corrective actions means again for solution. You can use remedial measures for solution, you can use corrective actions as well. Now there is another line. If you don't want to use this line, you can use this line also. Unless decisive action is taken immediately, decisive means deciding action is taken immediately, the enormous impact of this problem will be felt for many years to come. This I have to just translate in Hindi, Indian language only, because I know only that language. So in Hindi meaning of this line is, unless decisive action is taken immediately, जब तक जो है निर्णायक एक्शन ना लिया जाए, इस प्रॉब्लम का असर बहुत सालों तक आगे तक फील किया जाएगा. तो ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जानी चाहिए. Unless decisive action is taken immediately, the enormous impact of this problem will be felt for many more years to come. Thanks for watching everyone. If you like this, please comment in the comment section below, and then I will make more tutorial videos like this. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.